Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from London's Calling Roleplay community. Hope you've all had an excellent Christmas and even better New Year. And I hope you're as excited as I seem to be for this video. What I'm aiming to do is give you an overview of the instant response vehicles that we've got in Frontline policing. Now this is only some of them. We do have different variants of these, different older versions, but I wanted to show you guys just some of the ones we've got and what we've got in them, what we use them for, etc, etc. I will be making more videos to cover the use of vans and how we use them for prisoner transport duties, officer carriers, as well as some of our specialist vehicles such as dog support unit, marine policing unit, and also our borough support unit as well. But we'll save that for another video. For now, we will crack on with the instant response vehicles. So what I want to start with is my my personal favourite, which is the Vauxhall Astra Mark 7 version. This is a very lovely vehicle. It's one of the new ones we've got placed in with custom ELS light bar. In the boot you can see there's some burns kit, as well as we keep what's called our early evidence kits in these. Most of the equipment is the same across IRVs, so they'll all have, for example, fire extinguishers, first aid kits, as well as a few other bits and bobs. Some of these will carry traffic cones, where we usually save those for our area cars, but yeah, they'll all carry some kind of road enforcement equipment, so if we needed to close off a road, we could do so. Police tape as well as something else that they carry. If I just hop into first person view, I'll show you the interior of this car. So this was made by our in-house development team. You can see there the radio up top, and that allows us to tune into the radio channels so that we can listen to control, we can be dispatched to jobs. You get one in the car, you can also have one on yourself, so I'm carrying my radio on me at the moment, and that allows us to have two different channels, or maybe one for the vehicle, one for when we get out the vehicle. And you can also see our CAD system there as well, which we can input details on. Lovely, so that's pretty much the interior. There's not really much more I can show you in that. Like I say, it was made by our in-house development team, and it is a really lovely looking vehicle. We do find this getting used more and more. I will turn the lights on so you can see that as well. Most of our vehicles will have 3-stage lighting, so you've got your primary 360 blue lights. You'll have your at scene lights, which turn off the front blues, keep the rear blues on and rear reds, and that is usually used if we're closing off a road, or maybe we're on a traffic stop. We don't really want to be blinding the people in front of us, but we need to let the people behind us know that there is an incident on, and then obviously off as well. So we can also do alley lights for the slash alley, and that will turn on our alley lights. It's very useful if the weather is a bit darker. We're quite fortunate, as much as it is snowing, it is quite light out. That can light up around the side of us, so very useful for things like that. Turn those off, we'll get out the vehicle, and we'll move on to the next one. So that's the Vauxhall Astra Mark 7. Okay, so moving on then, we got the Ford Focus 16 plate. I remember it coming into game as a very nice addition. It has, I'm not sure if you can quite see there, but it's got a honeycomb grille. It was very popular among the troops, and it's also got a little bit of recruitment work around it. Still used by the Met, this version, and again it's similar kind of things in the boot. This one you can see a telescopic brim, obviously used for shrapnel if we find on the side of the road, helps clear out the road. Not really used for cleaning our offices or cleaning our rooms as much. Fire extinguisher, and a few other bits and bobs in there. Our IVs are now carrying some defibrillators, so that if we're the first on scene to a medical incident, we can quickly offer aid. Show you the interior of this one. Again, if I can enter first person view, it's quite bright in here. So the interior for this one is quite nice. It's got your lighting system at the top there, so if we wanted to activate the lights, we could do so. And the CAD, which I'm being blinded by right now, you can't really see there, but that is the CAD system, and a lot of these vehicles will have in-car CADs, radios, and also a few other bits of gizmos that you might be able to see. Blue lights, again, this one is a bit more of a a darker shade of blue, as you can see on the light bar, rather than the Vauxhall Astra there, which was a non-ELS variant. So you got your 360 blues there. Same again if I was to activate the rear reds, like there, and turn them off. Alright, so like I said, the lighting stays pretty much consistent across them all, and same with what they carry, but we'll try and show you a few other bits. Okay, moving on then, we've got the Hyundai i30. Now this one's been in game for a fair while. It doesn't have the best of interiors. This one is a diesel variant. A lot of our vehicles are diesel. There's a few that's petrol, and there's a few across there I'll show you in a minute, which are hydrogen cars or eco cars. We're seeing this one get more used more and more in game. I quite like the sleek design of it, and I personally think Hyundais are really good looking cars. Lighting wise, again, it is the same. It's got your 360 blues, your out-of-scene lights, and of course turning them off as well. No alleys on this one, unfortunately. I will see if it works. No, unfortunately it doesn't work on these ones. It will only work on the non-ELS variant. But again, a very nice looking car, and also because of its small size, it tends to move a bit quicker through the cities. We'll turn our lights off so we can save the battery on this one. Okay, moving on then. We've got the Peugeot 308, again, one we're seeing used more and more in patrol. It's a 68 plate vehicle, making it one of the newer ones in the fleet. It's got some lighting systems in the grille there. Other than that, same kind of things in the boot. You got your first aid kit. It will have a defibrillator as well, some traffic cones, and a few other bits that we find helpful in our day-to-day duties. Not really a great interior on this one, so I won't show you too much of that one, but again, you can see when the lights are lit up there, you get your alternating white lights on the front and your 360 blues on the top light bar there, and again, because of its kind of sleek design, you'll find that this one tends to move a bit quicker through traffic in the city centre. Turn these ones off then, so we can save the battery, and we'll move on to our next vehicle. This is the BMW. So this one here is our BMW 218. We've got a few different variants of this one. This is our 64 plate, and as we go along, this will be I believe this is the Grand Tourer. But we'll start on this one. This was added to the fleet some time ago. We do see it used occasionally. Probably not as much as I'd like to, but it is still out there. It is still used in the community and by the Met. So you might see this one bombing around in real life as well. Interior wise, because it is one of our more older vehicles, being a 64 plate, it does have a slightly older interior. You can see the radio there, and also the lighting systems as well. We can activate the lights, and as you can see there, no front grille lights, but you got the top light bar there working itself away. Your out-of-scene lights and your rear reds as well, which can be activated on their own. And that is the BMW. There's not really much more I can say about that. What we will do though is we'll move on to our non-ELS version of this one, which is the BMW Grand Tourer. Same vehicle, bit newer, bit more shiny, and this is a 69 plate model. Again, very nice looking vehicle. You can see it's got its little warning sticker on the side there. If we move around to the back, you might be able to see, fire extinguisher, first aid kit in the back. Pretty standard stuff. Like I say, they all carry defibs now, so that if we're on the first on scene to a medical emergency, we can offer assistance there. This is one of our custom ELS versions. If I go into first person, we'll have a quick look at the interior. So you got your CAD system there, which looks like it could do with a bit of a clean. The lighting on these ones I do prefer. You got your alternating lights on the almost like the fog lights down there, and that's going to provide us with a bit of extra visibility. Okay, we'll turn these off and we'll move on to our next vehicle. So we're moving on to the more eco-friendly ones now. This is our Kia Ceed. Lovely looking vehicle. I remember when this was brought out, and it was brought in as part of the Met's scheme to kind of reduce the amount of carbon emissions there were. You can see it's got a honeycomb grille with some light bars integrated there. And overall just a really nice looking car. A few bits in the back there. You've even got some cordon tape there, inner cordon and your outer cordon stuff. We'll turn the lights on this one. and like I say, it's a non-ELS variant as well. So you can see the light bar flash in there. If I activate the rear reds, you can see those as well working its way on the inside, and you got your front lights working away there as well. So yeah, very nice looking vehicle. Okay, moving on then, we've got the BMW i3. So this one is a very, very small vehicle. It's a bit claustrophobic for my liking. However, is very good in terms of emissions. This is an unleaded vehicle, but it is also a low emission vehicle, so we are doing our bit to save the planet, I suppose. Nice looking colouring on the grille here with integrated light bar in the grille. Like I say, it is unleaded, but it was also a low emissions vehicle. And if we have a look into the boot here, we can see that it's got its first aid kit there, some inner cordon tape and some out cordon tape. It's also got the defib there, the life pack, which is good to see, and also corrosive response kit. So in terms of acid attacks, it will have things like bottle of water, 50, I think it's 50 litres bottle of water, and a big jug of it that we will just irrigate with and just douse people with to reduce the effects of corrosive chemical attacks. Again, lighting wise, very, very interesting design with the front light bar again trickling away, and yeah, just an overall very nice vehicle. Moving on then to the last of our IRVs, and again I've only shown you a handful of what we've got. We've got lots of different variants of these. This is our Toyota Mirai, which again is I believe it's a low emissions vehicle. There you go, you can see on the back there it's a hydrogen vehicle. Interior wise, similar to some of the ones we've seen already with the CAD system and the lighting system as well. Lighting wise, it's got a bit of a different one to the ones we've seen. It's got two lights flashing at the back there, as well as your 360 blues, and you've also got some front ones in the grille there. Again, a very nice looking car with a good impact on the environment as well. Sirens wise, the vehicles are pretty much the same. You got 3 different phases of sirens. You got your whale, your kind of phaser siren, and then you got your high lows. A lot of them are the same. You might find that when we get onto area cars that it changes ever so slightly, but it would depend on what kind of vehicle is being used. Very nice interior on this one as well. So overall, I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video. It's been a lot of fun making it, getting all the vehicles together. What we plan for in the future is we plan on getting some more videos like this out, hopefully showing you guys some of the prisoner transport vans we got, as well as some of the area cars and our unmarked variants. But there was a lot to pack into this video today, so what we'll do is we'll upload those in a separate video. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos like it.